The RC charge with dragons is incredibly strong, even in hard mode. Let's take a look at some attacks. Alright, we've got Klaus to kick it off with his dragons and his spirit walk with the royal champion. We got the Yeti on the bottom side of the base. Alright, RC in from the bottom as well. See which way. It looks like she's going to go down to the bottom. She should work her way back up to that expo here shortly. On the wizard tower and then make her way back up. In the meantime, he is going to drop in the archer queen from the left side. She does have the angry jelly, pops the ability right off the bat. What abilities does she have? She has does he have the invis vial and the mirror at the same time? That's an interesting combo. The queen dies kind of fast though. The RC still working her way into the core of the base. We got a witch and an ice golem out of the CC. Okay. Next invis is down. Rage spell for the RC. Or no, it looks like she's using her haste vial to move quickly here. There we go, getting through the fire spitter. That rage is a defensive rage. Drops the invis to make sure she continues going to the right side of the base. Still has the witches on defense. He has got to be a little bit concerned about that, but he does have a Valkyrie, so I guess not too big of a deal. Alright, the Valkyrie is going to help the dragon get rid of the ice golems here. As the RC still continues her way through the core of the base. There's one invis left. He's not going to use it right now. He's going to save onto it for later. He's got a big chunk of the base out of the way. We will see if it's going to be enough. Dragons from the top right side. And here we go. Got a blimp over the top for the town hall. We get the town hall out of the way. Pops the warden's ability. That blimp just barely dodged the sweeper. Not able to get pushed back. That time it does hit. But it doesn't matter. The blimp is right there. The town hall will go down. Got the Yeti bomb here to take care of that. Yetis will get some damage onto the Barbarian King while the Yeti Mites do the rest of the work for the defenses. Down goes the Town Hall. Down goes the geared up cannon as well. Barely perfect. Alright. We got dragons spread out all across the base here. Literally all the way down the top right side. We got the Minion Prince, voice crack. Minion Prince coming in late with his ability on the bottom right side. That freeze effect going to slow down the monolith. Finally, the enemy king goes down. There's not a lot of defense left. Needs to get through that monolith, though. Got a few cleanup troops on the very bottom side of the base. The prince will go in for the monolith now. There we go. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's got it. 39 seconds left to go. Monolith going down. There we go. All right, he's got it. That's a triple for Navi to start off this match. Nicely done here from Klaus. Last few buildings going down. And that will do it. 25 seconds left to go. Nicely done. Alright, next attack is Gaku. He's also bringing in the dragons. Got the spirit walk off to the left side of the base. Okay. Facing Navi in the first round of any tournament, such a letdown. That's true. Makes it difficult. But then again, if you can come up with the upset, that makes you feel kind of unstoppable going forward. That's if you can get the upset. Alright, everything making its way into the base. Oops. Turn that on. RC still moving through the core. Rocket spear flying around. So 6 more invis to use as well. Or no, that wasn't a rocket spear, it's the haste. It's that skin. It makes that spear look like it's the rocket spear because it looks extra bulky. Alright, so far so good though. She's getting a big chunk of the base out of the way. A little unfortunate she didn't get that sweeper down on the top side. He could have flown the dragon straight in without worrying about sweeper. Shouldn't be too big of a deal though. Nice balloon on the bottom right side of the base. Finds a couple of Teslas. Finds a Seeking Air Mine. Okay, here we go. Dragon on the top side, and then the rest of the dragons from the bottom side of the base with the blimp over the top. Pops the warden's ability. It's going to keep everything protected as everything moves in, including the blimp to the town hall. Sweeper pushes it back a couple of times. Does it still make it in? Just barely. The Yeti bomb makes it to the town hall compartment. And the rage spell there is going to get the Yetis through the town hall. The Yeti Mites anyway. The Yetis are actually distracted on the king. Got a bunch of dragons to the right. We got a few dragons to the left. It always seems like the warden likes to pick the smaller group of dragons. Because he's just hanging out in the core of the base with 2 dragons right now. When there's more dragons on the left and the right. Oh, man. I mean, well, at least he's out of danger. No defenses there to trouble him. Minion Prince ability on the left side of the base. Slow down that monolith, give him a chance to take it down. This is looking good, though. He's got so many dragons on the top side. Finally, the warden has come up there to help them out. There's no defense left. There's a multi-archer tower, and that's it. This is looking good. He's got 40 seconds to work with. This is going to be another triple. Na'Vi going to back-to-back triple? Are they going to back-to-back triple in a hard mode match? Hold on. Tornado trap spinning him around. Got one giant off to the left. Minion Prince has gone down to Phoenix, but he's going to get to move over towards the multi-archer tower. And there we go. He's going to be able to take it down. That's going to be a 3-star all day long for Gaku. Nicely done. And Na'Vi are off to a hot start in this match. And the pressure against Elevate is starting to mount. Aquiles is in with the next attack. Pressure is on. He has to triple. Well, he doesn't have to triple this, but if he doesn't, they're going to be falling further behind. Still quite a few attacks to go, but you don't want to get behind Na'Vi. It's a tough spot to be. There goes the scatter. Continuing in. Through the Expo. Okay. Next Invis is down. Continuing to push the RC into the core of the base. He's got 2 left. So not as long of an RC charge as the other ones that we've seen. He's going to recall her out of there. He's not going to bother using the last Invis because he probably wouldn't get the fire spitter down anyway. So I think that was a good call. Queen on the left, going to set the funnel. And it looks like he's going to root rider straight into the town hall. At least that's what I'm guessing. I mean, pretty much. I thought he was going to go top left, but he's going over towards the corner. Either way works. It's a short path to the town hall both ways. Make his way in through the Expo, in through the multi-archer tower. There's an ice golem freezing things up, which includes the minion prince on defense. We've talked a lot about him already today. Pops Warden's ability, keeping everything protected. Headhunters for the enemy heroes in this compartment as well. It's looking good to push into the town hall. Down it goes. These troops are doing a lot of damage for now. It's going to freeze up the fire spitter and the multi-archer tower on the right side of the base. So is a freeze and an invis in the bag to use. Pops the minion prince ability. Beautifully done there with the orb. Going to get all these defenses slowed down for a while. And we also got the barrel of monkeys. Throwing these barrels in to help out with some support troops. Here's the last barrel. Alright, it goes right into the core of the base. A couple of wall breakers there. They actually open up the wall. Or wait, no, that's the root riders. Never mind. I was going to say, I'm surprised the regular wall breakers actually do anything. And I still don't think we've seen anything happen with those. It's going to be a bit of a tough backside. We got the tornado here. We got the monolith on the backside. A couple of Teslas popping up. Not a big deal for those. But that monolith is going to be a big problem. If he can get through the monolith, I believe it's a triple. He's got the minion prince on it, but he goes down. The warden trying to work on it now. Monolith is going to drop. Phoenix, come on. Phoenix, go. He gets it. I think it's a triple. He's got this. He still has Queen's ability. He still has a bunch of troops left alive. The Queen's walking the outside. The troops in the core of the base should be able to take out these buildings that the Queen can't reach. Actually, I think it's just a root rider there, but they'll at least get the multi-inferno tower. And then after that, it's going to come down to that storage. Oh, this could be time. He's got a minion in the bag. The multi goes down. The minion comes in. No red air bombs. He still has a couple of root riders moving through. He's got this. 17 seconds on the clock. Oh, but that storage might be a big problem. And the enemy queen's still here as well. Storage on the left side goes down. It's going to be a 99 or a triple. Come on, root riders. And he gets it. It's a triple for Elevate, and they're able to keep themselves alive in this match. They're only down by a triple now. All right, Yatta is in with the dragons. And again, we got the 11 invis. So we're going with a big, long spirit walk with the royal champion. Put it funneling on the top side of the base. Invis is in. The RC will go to the expo after the wizard tower drops. All right. Get through the ricochet cannon. Get through the expo. Got some witches out of the CC. That could be annoying, but at least we got the Electro Titan, or the Electro Boots on the Royal Champion. I mean, it's basically an Electro Titan. Invis from the Fox, and then he drops in his own. The RC chasing the CC troops, though, is kind of annoying. Queen trying to deal with the CC troops on the bottom right side of the base. I think there's still a witch alive in there. Yeah, there is. That one witch manages to survive. The pathing for the RC has been kind of thrown through a loop here, but she will get the fire spitter, and then she's going to move. Does she move up to the multi? Yes, she does. There we go. She's going to get hit by that Giga Bomb. I don't think it's going to be enough to knock her down to ability, though. Or wait, no, she doesn't have ability. She's just dead. She's not dead, though. She survives the blast, but that's going to do it there. The Town Hall gets a shot off. But he's got a big chunk of the base out of the way. He's got 1:40 left to go. And then here we go with the dragons from the top left side of the base. It's going to blimp across the map with the Warden's ability. There we go. Try to get that blimp all the way in there. He doesn't really have any spells to deal with that sweeper, so he's just going to have to brute force his way through. He does have a rage spell in the bag. I wonder if he's going to use that for the Town Hall. I don't know if he really needs it. There's no other damage over there aside from the Town Hall itself. He did drop in the rage, though, just to be safe. Just to make sure that Town Hall does go down. The Yeti Mites should grab this sweeper, maybe. Maybe not. Okay, they went for all the other defenses. So the sweeper remains as a pain. Down goes the Expo. Got a minute left on the clock. The time's looking good for now. Minion Prince on the bottom side of the base trying to clean some things up. We got a couple of dragons finally moving into that sweeper. Trying to get that out of the way. Then they can get this fire spitter down, which will help out quite a bit. This is actually not looking too bad, especially with the Prince ability and an Invis still to use. Clean up troops on the right side of the base, get all these little buildings out of the way, and the defending Prince isn't going to be a factor at all. There's his Prince ability, going to slow down all these defenses. Thing making its way in. 30 seconds left to go. Got the enemy RC. He's going to drop the Invis there. I'm actually curious why he dropped it there and didn't save it. Oof. Oh, the Prince is dead now. Oh, man, this is fizzling. This is fizzling in a big way, and this will be a defense for Elevate. It's going to be high percentage, but it is going to be the first 2-star for Na'Vi. Nice try to Yatta. It's going to be Leo with another dragon attack with a long spirit walk. Okay, he's also got a giant arrow, frozen arrow combo on the queen, which is interesting. All right. Can we stop clicking on the same? There we go. Thank you. One of the casters might have asked what it was. It's hard to say. There's the giant arrow from the queen. Oh my god, that queen is just insta-dead. He got nothing but a sweeper from the archer queen. Holy cow. That just seems like such a waste. Okay, well, we got a whole one building from the queen, and the RC's making her way into the core of the base. Alright, the RC taking a ton of damage there. Pops her ability. She does not have the Fox. He's got to be careful. Oh, the double giant bomb. The RC's dead. Oh, man, this is off to such a bad start for Leo. His queen died after one building. The RC just got slapped by giant bombs. And all he's got left are dragons. I mean, he still has some heroes, spells, and a CC. But he's got so much in base to get through. He's going to blimp from the back side of the base. Here we go. Blimp over the top. Pop the Warden's ability. Keep everything protected, including the blimp itself. Alright, he should be able to get the Town Hall down as the blimp makes its way in. Alright, so far so good for that. Not for the rest of the attack, unfortunately. Down goes the Town Hall. He doesn't have to worry about a 1-star being an issue. Now the question is, can he somehow still make this work after swagging, well, not really swagging 2 heroes, but not getting the value out of the 2 heroes that he wanted. I mean, let's be fair, the queen was swagged. The RC at least got some stuff done. But this is fizzling out, and it looks like it's going to be a very low percent attack here for Elevate. So this is going to be a massive defense for Na'Vi. Let's see what he's going to start off with here. It is going to be the same thing. Just running it back with the Royal Champion charges. Okay. Let's see where he's going to start out. There she is, top left side of the base. Get a Yeti in there to do a little bit of tanking, a little bit of funneling. It's at least 1 or 2 defenses out of the way. No, just kidding. The Yeti Mites got kind of sniped there. So now the pathing for the RC might be a little bit rocky. She should go to the Expo next, which is where he wants her to go. But then I'm worried she might go to the bomb tower after that. He's going to go with the Invis. He's worried about it as well. There we go. She moves in for the Ricochet Cannon. Alright, and then she'll continue into the base from here. Do have some witches coming out of the CC. Okay. Next Invis is down. The boots should take care of the witches. So that works out. Next Invis, he still has 5 more to go. It's kind of a slow start for this attack as usual. A couple more Invis in the core, trying to push the RC down the middle. Get these multi-Inferno towers out of the middle. Alright. She's got 1 more Invis after that. Down goes the next multi-Inferno tower. Can she get the Fire Spitter? before she goes down, he's going to save that last invis. So he's not even going to try it. Okay. Here we go. Blimp over the top of the town hall. We got the dragons in from the bottom right side of the base. Sweeper yet again. We've seen this like same style of base a lot in this match. And Navi is just kind of doing the same approach. Alright, and they've been doing it with pretty good success so far. We'll see how this attack goes. The Yeti's in the meantime taking down the town hall. The Yeti might should be able to get that cleared out. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, the town hall stays up. He still has the minion prince in the bag. But the town hall did not go down to the Yeti bomb. Luckily, he saved a hero. Otherwise, that could have been real bad news for Stars. Alright, I think he's going to be fine, though. He's going to be able to get the sweeper, and then the prince will move over to the town hall, pops that ability. We got the henchman coming out. We got the orb slowing things down. The town hall does get secured. Thank goodness. That could have been very scary. They don't want to repeat. That could have sent him home. But there we go. Stars able to get it done for at least the 2-star. I don't think he's going to get the triple. I was starting to say it like he just tripled the base, but I mean, he might as well have with the town hall save there. Most people would have already had the prince somewhere on the map, but not Stars. He's a smart man. Goat Stars will never fail. True. This is actually just really close to a triple. Sweepers are so annoying, though. Yeah, it's just an archer tower left. This is a time fail. We got the royal champion on the left, the queen coming in on the bottom. At least we're not popping the queen's ability for one building this time. That was rough. Alright, next invis down. Be able to get through the spell tower and get through the ricochet, or not the ricochet cannon, the fire spitter. A lot of buildings here right in the middle. She might actually path all the way to the town hall. He still has 7 invis, so he could definitely get the RC into the town hall and take it down from across the map. Started her clear at the far left corner. What is she doing? She's chasing something. What is she chasing? What the heck was that? She was supposed to be headed to the core. Okay, well, I mean, she's still going to get good value here. Drops in the rage. Boosting her up. She's going to head back up to the top side. Look how much base is gone, though. Oh my goodness. Bernaul is cooking with this charge. There's almost nothing left. What do the dragons have to worry about? Time, maybe. You got 1 minute and 45 on the clock, and here we go. The dragons are in. That was a massive charge. Alright. Pops Warden's ability for the dragons on the bottom right side of the base. They got to push in and grab the town hall. On the back end of the base, we got an air defense, which he snipes with rocket balloons. And we got a multi-archer tower. Just snuck those rocket balloons in, too. Almost didn't even notice that. I just happened to be talking about what was still left back there. We do still have the enemy RC as well. But if he can have enough dragons going into the back end, it's not going to make a difference. Especially if he can hang on. I was going to say hang on to the minion prince ability, but he's going to pop that here. Try to get through the air defense while it's slowed down. Okay. Clean up troops off to the left. A big group of dragons through the middle. A small group of dragons on the right. Everything will be collapsing in on this last part of the base here. That enemy queen's going to kill the poor baby dragon on the left side. Seeking Air Mines. Going off all over the place here. Got to get that multi-archer tower down. Yeah, that multi-archer tower is kind of popping off. The minion prince is coming over. He's got 40 seconds left on the clock. He's got it. He's got it. This is a 3-star for Bernaul. And Elevate fighting their way back into this match. What a hit from Bernaul. And going into the last round of attacks, it's anyone's game. Nicely done. GG's. What a good match. Holy cow. These teams they came to play. They're ready. Here we go. Kazuma with the last attack for Navi. He can lock in the victory here. If he can get a 3-star. Got the invis in for the royal champion. Continue making her way into the base. Yeti on the bottom left side of the base. Find a Tesla there. Alright, champion moving through the wizard tower. Moving back in for the expo. Alright. So you got a partial CC pull. There's the rest of it. We got a couple of witches, a couple of ice golems making their way out. Sure. Does he have anything? He does have a Valkyrie to deal with these witches if the RC doesn't take care of them. Might not be a bad idea to pull them the other direction, but he wants the ice golems away from the RC, so that's not what he wants to do. She gets the fire spitter, continuing down the middle of the base. She should be able to get that Inferno Tower with the boots. There we go. He does have to back-to-back invis. He lost the Fox a ways back. Oh wait, no, the Fox died right there. Never mind. I was thinking it died a lot earlier. Then down goes the RC. She got a big chunk of the base, and here we go. It's going to use the Baby Dragon to take care of the witches on the top side of the base with the Valkyrie. We've got the Queen coming in on the top left as well. The Ice Golems are not going to be a factor here. He does have a blimp, so we'll see. Looks like he's going to go Dragons bottom right side. Here we go. Dragons are in blimp over the top. Ward ability will go off. Keep everything protected. And this is the same type of base again. It's like the exact... Are they running the same base over and over again? I think they're running the same base over and over again. This looks identical to all the other attacks that we've been watching from Na'Vi. But I mean, hey, it's been doing well for him, so let's see what they can do here. The Yeti Mites take down the Town Hall. Not quite taking care of that cannon, though, which kind of... That is really not ideal. Having that cannon still alive. Minion Prince coming in on the left side. Pops his ability early on, slowing down some of these defenses, especially the Monolith here. Angry Jelly's actually still alive on the top side, taking down an Expo. It's going to get some value out of the Angry Jelly on its own. Sure. Alright. I think he's got it, though. He's got so many dragons left alive. This is a 3-star. He's got 43 seconds left on the clock. The cannon's the only defense left. Yeah, this is a triple all day long. He's got plenty of time. Drops in the invis just for the fun of it. This is going to be a 3-star for Kazuma. And Na'Vi are moving on to the grand finals. They're going back against Synchronic in the upper bracket, and Elevate are going to go home. But man, Elevate put up such a good performance here. They made it so close. Nicely done to both teams. Congrats to Na'Vi. Alright, now Na'Vi can start focusing on the next matchup. And that's a wrap for this one. The RC Charge looking incredibly strong with the Dragons. And if you guys want to see more awesome Town Hall 17 attacks, I recommend checking out this video right here.